And I think we're there. Here we go, yep. Okay, let's see if somebody joins. Who knows? What happened then? Okay, here we go. I've got some people have joined in. Hang on, I'm just getting my screen up here so I can make sure that I am. And the sound is off. So, hey Robert, hey Tracy, how you guys doing? Live resin work. Hopefully the camera setup is good for you guys. And I think I have everything here organised. Let me know what you think of the setup and let me know how the sound is. Can't really see much of my hands, but you will while I'm working. Shawana, hello, 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 welcome. Whoops. And the camera is this camera is very close to me. Okay. I'm actually going to get stuck straight into this. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's UV resin. We'll give you the heads up. There is a nasty storm outside, so we've had more than double the amount of rainfall we normally get for WA for November, so it's fairly raining. Okay, Robert's been doing well, busy knitting. So just go through the Seascapes box. One of the things about this box was it's 2-part epoxy, which I can't use for a live. However, if you look down below, you will see there's a link where I've got inspiration, sandrartes, and the link is actually to the video that I got this little lesson from. And hopefully I can remember how to do it. So in this box, just what I'm going to use is I will use some of the pigments. I will be using one of these containers. I won't be using any of that. I will be going straight to the premium, which I'll be using the shells, moss, star sand and rainbow glitter, just so that you can see what I'm using. I am also using stuff from previous boxes and also using stuff from my personal stash of stuff. But we're going to get stuck into it. Everybody excited? Some of the extra stuff that I'm putting in there, I'm looking at some small shells. I do have rocks from a previous box. Possibly putting a couple of pearls in the shells. And UV resin. That's a nice tight little group. Okay, so I'm going to start the fun. I didn't take a picture of what I'm going to do. The idea is what I'm going to do is using this shell, I'm going to actually join this up here, and then I'm going to do like a waterfall feature type thing for I completely lost. So it'll be a waterfall feature using the shells. So yeah. So Tracy, your sister said you were having rain. I think she was supposed to have paving done today. I wonder if it'll happen. I very much doubt that this will happen, and I've just realised I've bumped this camera too much. Because this is where you're going to see the magic. Yep. Basically, I know at about 6 o'clock this morning, I woke up to this rain thinking, oh my God, there must be a river of water running down our street. So yeah. Hey Cindy, how you doing?
I'm fine. Thanks.
There goes Siri. Oh, sorry. Okay. So first things first, this is unstable. So the plan is, first of all, I'm going to stabilize it. Now, the question here, I have a choice between shells or rocks. Just going to move my tints out the way. So I can either put pebbles or rocks down to make feet. See what happens when I say your name, Cindy? Especially when there's a hay in front of it. Oh, she's funny. Do you know of anybody else that's got Siri and it does the same thing to you? So the question is, where did I put my tweezers? There. Do I get there and put shells on and somehow try and work it where the shells cause other legs? Or should I just use the pebbles to try and stabilize it with pebbles? So yeah, the question is there. I'm not quite sure. And then I think I need to do 4 to be able to really get it stable. But yeah. Okay. So the choice, which one would you like? Which one do you reckon? Shell or pebble feet? Over to the side I have my setup so that I can actually type. So yeah. Shell or pebble feet? Let's see who votes what we go with. And I know I'm still shell. Cindy's going with shell. And hang on, I need to put my glasses on. I'm going to work this properly. Tracy's saying shell. Starting to look unanimous with the shell. So now I want to try and get it a flat base. So I've got to try and get this. This is where the fun starts. If I get one in, I can try and work out how to get the other one in. Okay, so shell up like that. And out comes the resin. Okay. Now I'll get my little bottle of resin. I didn't think I'd use it, but I will. Smaller resin bottle. It's a little bit easier on the trying to get the precise locations. Okay. Good old UV resin. Okay. And that one is a setting point. Hey Kathy, how you doing? Not working today? I think I've just put that too high up. Yeah, well. That stuck pretty well. And try and get that one there. I've got to face it. Whoop. Which way do I face? Yep. And Get that positioned roughly right. Not working for the next 3 days. Cool. I got 2 days and 3 nights. There we go, the initial base. Oh, that's going to work quite well. I'm going to tilt it though. I will leave it tilted. So one more. And I'll pop that one there, but I'll pop it that way. As per usual with the resin side at doing live resin, I'll look up every now and then just to check chat, but otherwise I'm just going to go as quickly as I can. Okay, now let's see how we go. They are pretty well set. And I do have it as a tilt. If you can see from the camera that way, it does tilt down a little bit, which is absolutely the way I want it. Something worked. And I still haven't spilt anything. Give me time. Next steps from this is actually putting this shell here. What I'm planning to do, where's my other shell? Is that one there, and this one will go here. So it's going to be slightly, well, it's close to, it's principle of what sandrartes has done, very close to. So pop the resin here and here, and torch. Oops, come on. Pretty glow at the back there. How cool is that? Okay. You're mesmerized already. Okay, so that's that piece. This one here, got to balance it there. And whoops, I think that's how I'm going to get it to there. Much quieter crowd today. The Diamond Paint-a-thon was a little bit hectic. Just underneath. Okay. That's probably tilted too much, but we'll see. What I want to do now is just a little bit of joining resin there. Yeah, well, I can understand why people do so many lives. I've had a bit of a hard time getting motivated lately. Okay, so that's now set, and it's not to do with doing the stuff, it's to do with actually getting the video processed. But there we go. Have I still got people listening to me? Okay, we've got a, okay. From here, I'm going to put this one over this side. Just, I need to even up the weight a bit. I'm just going to turn this around so I can watch what I'm doing. resin. It makes such a good glue. And let's glue that down. Shawana saying hello to everybody. Okay, there we go. So that is the starting point. I so like that sitting behind there. That looks so cool. Okay, next was actually laying out the smaller shells. So yet again, these all came from the Sophie and Toffee, the Seascapes box. Sandrartes actually used these, but I'm not sure whether I want to use those or whether I want to use these. This is a bigger one there, so I want a bigger one here. I'll put one there. I think that's going to look good. Cindy's stitching and listening, which Cindy is staying off the keyboards because stitching takes a lot of work, a lot of concentration. So that one I'm going to actually put there. Resin on this bit. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and line up this with this to pour into it. And I need to get the resin in there. Come on. Now that's setting. Can I get a torch and just glaze on that? Okay. So there's 2, 3 on the shelves. I am going to put that one. Okay, I've already dropped something now. Okay, I'm good now. I've dropped something. That's too short. I need something that's going to come out that way. But I don't want to make that too busy. Okay. Can I get that one out? It's all about trying to look at placement of putting stuff. I want to put one up there. I'll have to put the smaller one there and that one there to flow into there. A little bit to start off with. Get my starting point. Oops. Not quite enough resin on that, but I've got something to hold it. That's got it. Okay, here we go. Just bring this up to the big camera so you can see what it looks like so far. So what's going to happen is I'm going to do it with water, what looks like water in these, and have it looking like there's water coming down into the shells. Once I've put resin in the bottom, it won't tip over. Might do that one there, and then that'll be it. That'll be it for placement of shells. Okay. Okay, that's it for placement of shells. The next step is actually getting this base working for me. I'm going to be putting beach sand at the front, but the back's going to have resin, but I need to actually muck around with this a little bit. What I wasn't sure, I think I'm gonna put pebbles. Trouble is, my idea of pebbles on beaches just isn't good. If I put some pebbles along there, that one, I want a smooth white one. Tweezers. A couple of pebbles, one there, a couple there. Okay, because these are going on the base and the resin's going to go around it, which is why I'm putting them, I need to put them there first, and these should sit there, that one there, that one there. You guys are engrossed. Okay. Hang on a sec. Right, next to, and I'll actually put 3 pebbles there, I think. Because good old nature doesn't do everything even. And here we go. That one at the front. Whoops. Get that to set. Geez, I grew a crowd today, didn't I? Okie dokie, here we go. And just, I was thinking about putting more resin in here, these bits, but because I'm actually going to do other stuff with resin, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to now start, I'm going to put the beach sand here on the edge, which is the, in the kit they actually give this brown as a colour for the beach sand. I think this white to me personally is much better than the brown. I am using the disposable cups, and because I'm using the fine sand, this sand is so hard to get out of the my silicone cups. So okay, the other thing I'm going to do, because we all like shiny beaches, I'm going to pop some what they gave in the kit, which was, make sure that's sealed, what they put in the kit, which was what they call rainbow glitter. And I'll bring that up, and that's really super fine glitter. And put a bit of sparkle in the beach. So, who got in and enjoyed the DP-a-thon, the Diamond Paint-a-thon? I was very, very, very lucky to be kickstarting it. I was really happy that I was really surprised that I got it. Kickstarting is always fun. I'm just trying to, I can't find my favourite pokey stick. There we go. Actually, I don't want the pokey stick. I want this one. Is that camera focus back down? Okay, let's mix UV resin, sand and glitter. Oh wow, that's come up. That's so pretty. But I need it running up. Okay, so just bring it up for you to see. That's pretty thick. And I am pouring it along here to make it the beach sand. It's thick enough where it's not going to run down, but it should smooth out a bit. Okay. Just a little couple of places. And I'm going to actually fill this up with the beach sand. Because this bit here is going to take a lot of resin to fill. But there we go. Okay. Now, cloth. Wipe some of this off. And it's running. Let's push that back forward. Okay, and I need now okay, let's see how we go. There we go. Let's set this before it runs any further anywhere else. Tracy only got to mine. Cindy, you didn't get to any this time. Kathy, sorry, too late for me. Sound asleep when you started. Understandable. What was it? It was 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock my time, so it was pretty late. Oops. Okay, that is set enough at the moment. Okay, still a little bit touchy. Just a tad touchy. Okay, so next bits, I'm actually going to try and fill in, if you look at the top camera, fill in these bits to make them look a little bit prettier. And with that, I need to tilt this up. And whoops, come on. I'm going to put a shell in there, which is going to take a little bit of resin, tweezers from this angle. Come on. Nope, got to go the tweezers from the other angle. Let's see if I can get this to stay there like that. Whoops. Nope, couldn't get it to stay there like that. Let's see if I can. No, nope, got to have another go at putting that resin on. Didn't quite set enough for me while I let go too soon. Okay. Wrong angle. Looking good? Cool. Okay. Rightio. Now, whoops. I'm actually going to get some of this moss. The moss is going to go in here. Actually, no, I'll do the moss last, I think, or close to last. Now, oops, didn't wipe the resin off that brush, and it's gotten on the bottom of my mouse. Hang on a sec. Not a good spot for the mouse. Okay, that's in the bin. Next step is quite interesting. What I need to do is actually create what they do for creating like a type of waterfall. What I'm going to do is I need to measure. So I'm looking for one about that length. Couple of short ones. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more. Okay, so that's just clear lines of resin. Which is really cool. Okay, so I just need to set these. Oh, actually, I'll use the bigger torch. I've just looked up at Kathy. Kathy's gone, happy hay fee, pay week, yay. Yep. Do my budget tonight. The start of the budget anyway. Whew. Okay, there we go. That should be set enough. There we go. Okay, that green stuff there now. That moss has gone in there. So the next bit is where I start. That hadn't set. We actually start pouring resin into here. Just going to put my shells aside. That there. And come on. There we go. Whoops. Knocked you again. So what I'm doing now is a fair amount of blue. I'm going to be doing dark blue. I want to get so this is the Deep Ocean Seascape pigment. Now let's see if that camera is behaving at the moment. This is a bit gunky, this. But the advice is a little bit goes a long way. And I think I've already put too much tint on my little stick here. Okay. So if you can see, hang on, I'll try and position it so you see a bit more. Mixing it up. That's a really nice dark blue. and just pouring it into the base. Into this base. Into there. To there. And let's get the last of it scraped out and into that middle one, the big base. Try and get it all out. Let's spread that around a bit. Whoops. Okay, I need to get wet ones. It's looking pretty, isn't it? I need to get that out of there. It's okay if it's a little bit blue. And that to the side. Okay. Back we go with tinting. That is looking so cool. So cool. So just a case of getting this to set. So this is quite a fair amount that has to set. I just patiently wait for this to... Should have got the other... Oh no, this won't fit in under my big lamp. So it's very nice. Look at how that glows on the top camera. That is so cool. Oh, I love the way that looks. Still a lot more resin to go into that. Oh. There we go, another. So that's still a bit soft. They are not, but the thicker resin is still soft. But it's okay because I'm pouring more resin on top of it. Okay. So the next one that I'm doing is actually going to be adding in ocean blue seascape pigment. And let's get the resin out. Actually, no, we're not getting the resin out. I'm going to paste some pearls. Just trying to work out which ones I do. If I can open this up without spilling them. Oops, I told you if I could do it without spilling them. Can you hear that one bouncing? There's a bit of static in that. Won't be using that colour. Okay, here we go. What I'm going to do is these shells, the 3, so we put pearls in them. I'm going to go with small one in there, small one in there, and one of the really big ones in that. Splat. Okay, I just want to bring that forward, and that back. Okay. Hey Brittany, how you doing? Okay. Next is the pale blue. I am, yeah, because I love my glitter. I just can't stay away from glitter. I'm going to put some glitter in this. Not much, just a little bit. It's a way to keep glitter contained. So welcome, Brittany. You made it. Okay. The pale blue, the ocean blue seascape pigment. And only a little bit of that in there. Oops. That's a pretty solid colour, that one. Okay. It's going to cover up that dark blue, isn't it? That's not good. Whoops. Well, that's going to cover up the pearl. I should bring that pearl forward, I think. That one can stay where it is. And pour in the bottom. Okay. That needs to come out and be cleaned up. I need to get the resin off that. I'll wait till I put the clear resin there. Woohoo! Brittany! Thank you! Wow, thank you very much. Oh, wow. Did I miss? That's not registering. Oh, normally there I should have a little bit of a notification come up on the screen. Which I don't know why it's not registering as a members. Oh well, I'll have to look at that one. Why it's not coming up. Okay. Need to put some of this right at the back of this one to try and make it look a little bit more natural. Set it up with a dark edge. Okay, and back with the big torch. Whoops. I'm using a power board, power pack for this torch, just to limit the amount of cables that I've got sitting on my desk. Okay, here we go. Whoops, there we go. I've just knocked the camera again. Oh, it's not too bad of an angle. It's all quiet in the house. Okay. Go again. So this is where these guys will now come in to play. I spelled sand there. So these are not quite, they're still soft. And what I need to do is hold on to it a little bit better than that. On the tweezers. That's two. There we go. That'll go there. Put lids on things. Okay. And then I've got to take the lids off. Okay, so just going to get that to come on. Delicate operation this. Get that to stick to there. Come on. My hand's not steady enough. Hang on. Whoops. That's better. So I don't know whether you see what I'm doing here with this one. This is going to end up looking like water coming down off the shell. So watch me battle with the next lot. Okay, so this one is going to come off there down to there. But it's too long. Just got to get these positioned right. There it goes. Hang on a sec, guys. That just flung off my off my tweezers. Oh, come on, be nice to me. So, I'm just trying to work the best. Didn't bring my pliers, hang on. This one's too long. I'm just going to cut it down. There we go. That's better. Get the lids off that one. It's going to just angle. It's going to look wrong. Oh no. Okay. Get down to that point there. There we go. That's better. And this one is going to be definitely too short, so I need to cut this one. Oh, oops, there we go. Something going on out the front. And put it in my left hand. Whoops, sorry guys, I'll straighten that camera out when I get my hands back to being able to use them. Okay. So there we go. You're seeing the waterfall effect, which is so cool, so cool. This one is going to go, nope, I need longer for there, so I thought I got a good distance. Okay, so that one for there. Swap hands, tweezers to there. Come on. Ah. There we go. My tweezers got stuck. Okay. What I need, what I wanted to do is have one where it was coming out of here and it's going to run down. So that's going to look like it's running down onto the table. Okay, and cut that one. That's not fully set. Come on. I am so in need of wiping my hands. Okay, that can go there. Okay, my hands are so sticky. It's horrible. Oops, that one flung. Okay, tweezers needed for this. So that water is going to go, oops, there we go. Look at that. Wrong bottle. It's going to look like it's heading into the rocks. Just seeing how far that lag time is. Okay. Now I want to do one coming straight down there. I am going to use this, although it looks too short. Actually, I need to do one longer. I am going to do it. A little bit longer. And I'm going to get this torch on here. Because that pale blue is still not set fully. I've stuck my finger in it. So we'll see how this goes. So I don't know whether you saw my chat that I released, well, it was last night here, probably this morning for you in the US, but I released a video out last night, a chat today. Yeah. Two things, although I think I've got quite a few members in here. Most of my members are in here. I've got the member in November competition going, so anybody that's a member in November will go in a draw for the Lion Cub from DIYMoon. I've actually got a free one to give away, so which is very generous of DIYMoon to do that. However, I will say that Brittany, I do believe you've got one coming. And Free From Oz won one as well, and it's the same image, so I'd have to do something different if you want it. I had thought about it after I did the video, what I will do. If you're an amethyst, you get one entry, sapphire you get 2, and ruby you get 3. So just as a little bit of a, as rubies, you guys put a little bit more into the channel than amethyst, so or sapphire. So that's just something that I'm going to do. If Fee from Oz or Brittany win, I'm going to have to find something else. Okay, that battery can stay there. That's better. Okay. Still a little bit sticky on the underside. Whoops. But that's all good. I turn that torch on, so as soon as I'm ready for it. I will say, yes, I am fully aware it has taken forever. So yes, I have one coming. Can't wait. It's taken forever though. I only got the lion. I want the cheetah too. Any of the other 2 would be great. You get the matching, well, either a matching pair or a set of 3. Okay, so that is, although it's not completed, obviously, I'll bring it up to the big camera so you can see what looks like, how it makes it look like there's waterfall. There's still a bit of mucking around to do with that, get that right, which I'm about to do now with the bottle that has the lid on it with the clear resin. Just going to encourage that to run down. Okay, and that then puts it more into the flow of the resin, and that's going to drop into a puddle. Come on, should have done that one a little bit longer, but that's what I'm after. Just get that one to set first. So if you can see, this is now formed a puddle. This is going to be pretty close to looking like it's a leg, or work like a leg. Okay, and another bit more resin on that one. But I'm going to now fill this up. Just want to make sure that's a thicker. There we go. Whoops. Okay, so Brittany would love the leopard or the cheetah. Oh, come on. Get that to set a bit. Yeah, I know DIYMoon has taken forever for this, for the lion. I have been in contact with them. There's reasons behind it, but yeah, it's just taken that little bit longer, unfortunately. But as you know, it is on it. Well, it's pretty close to being on its way. Okay, so oh, I just broke that bit off. Bugger. Stop moving things. Rightio. Now what I'm going to try and do is get these bushes in behind the resin. See how we go. Now I understand why she did it this way. A bit of moss going into here. Let's turn that around a bit. I can come through a bit more. I can cut it off, that's all good. Let's get this. Through here. I want to try and get it under that shell. Come on, get in the right spot. Come through a little bit more. Okay. Scissors. Gosh, not sharp enough. I'll have to get Nathan to sharpen those scissors, although they're just cheapies. Okay. Pour the resin into here and dab it down so that it sets there like that. I'm going to have to fix that bit. Okay. Whoop. Don't know if I ended up putting that light in your eyes or not when that cap went up. I need to lift this up so I can see what I'm doing. So just putting resin into there. Mushing it up a bit. Encourage it to stay there. It's looking great so far. I'm loving this. This is actually really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. I'll try and push that right to the back. and get it to stick to the back. Come on, back you go. Okay, that one can stay as it is. That resin's still there. Okay. Next bit is actually just the clear resin going onto the top of these shells. And with that, it will actually fill up and pour more over. It's a bit, it's just going to take a little bit longer to set as it happens. But what I do need to do before I forget it is drop that pearl in there. Okay, this is going to take quite a bit of setting. If you see how thick I just did that one. Okay. Looking good, Cindy. Oh, where's my flamethrower? Right there. I've actually got bubbles in this white clear resin. Don't burn the moss, don't burn the moss. Okay. Rightio. There's still a little bit more to go on this, but I'm pretty close to it being complete. But this clear resin, when this is done, this clear resin's gonna have to go sit outside. But the bottom has still got a little bit of mucking around to do with down here. How about I turn that round that way? There we go. But because this clear resin is so thick, it should be right to move this around. Just want to make sure this is all good to go. Okay. Now I need to mix just a little bit of white with clear resin, and that little bit of white I do mean an absolute fraction of white. One of my eyelashes has ended up in there. Okay. Just shake this because I want some of that just on the lid. I want just a tiny, tiny bit. And when I say tiny, although it's not focusing on it, that's all I need in that one. And this is a bit where it's just trial and error for this bit. Very much trial and error. Doesn't take much to make that white. I need a bit more resin. Okay, and I need to put more clear in here now. I think I've got to go buy some more clear resin. And spread that around. Right around. And now, where's my little scoopy? Work on making the sea foam. Okay. Little bit of a transformation. Where did I put my straw? I know it's here. There we go. So I'm actually going to zoom this out, this big one. What was in? There we go. Because I'm not letting you see my head. Nope, I've got to bring this up. This is where it gets tricky. More white, more white, more white. Whoops. Come on. Okay, how cool is this effect? Whew. I need to get the torch on that one. Okay. It's a little bit more I'm going to do to this. I thought I wasn't going to. I thought it's done. But I am going to. What about a bit of aqua in it? Are you talking in the water? What I'm going to do, I can open this very carefully. Don't know if you can see. These are called sand stars. It's not going to happen with that. Just going to put some sand stars into. Come on, scoop. There we go, that'll do it. I'm going to spill these, I can see it. A bit more of the beachy kind of thing. Okay. I've still got a little bit of this blue still, it's not set properly. Do you want me to pop that in there? Or am I looking at a greeny colour is what you're talking about there, Kathy. I just have to go get my tins. Can't really do that. Wipe that one. Green colour. Okay, I'll see if I can. It's pretty hard to put a green colour into the resin that's already set. I'll see what I can do. Did I have a green? Oh, I did. It's alcohol ink though. Oh, that might work. I'll see how we go. Got a bubble there. What I'm going to do is this only takes a little bit. A little bit of alcohol ink. See if I can get some green at the back. How about that? I still need to put some green bushes in at the front. The alcohol ink works slightly differently. Just bear with me while I give that a wipe. Ooh, some of that resin's not set, well, so that's going to work in favour. How's that? A little bit of green back there, making it look like there's a deeper bit there. And some resin over the sand so it doesn't run away. What resin doesn't stick, I'm going to have to, when this is done, I'm going to have to tilt it when it's all set. That camera is just out of focus a bit. Let's see what I can do. How's that? That's better in focus. Okay, yeah, I don't don't actually have a turquoise. Out of all the colours I have, I don't have a turquoise. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put another bush down under here, and then I'm going to put another bush under that side. Look at that ink on my fingers. Okay. Could almost put a tree. Look at that. Could almost put a tree up. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Oh, that lid's not on. That's good. The little bottle is easier and it's fuller now. get that to pull forward. It's flopping back. Got a tree. Okay. Half the fun with mucking around. I need to get, if I can get a bush under there, that's too much. That's okay. Okay, that does. Agree with you. Looks like it's reflecting the bushes. Let's see how we go. Okay. And one more. Just need to trim that up because I don't want to make it too much. It takes some off of that. Yep. And let's put that one there. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, Robert, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. This is just about done. What do you think? How has that come up? What do you think? How cool is that? Do you like that? See how easy. It wasn't that hard to happen. But that, how long have I been going for? I don't know how long I've been going for. 83 minutes. So not even nearly 1.5 hours. That's that. I mean, as I said, that was inspiration from sandrartes, and yeah, I love it. I love it. It's really cool. That looks really cool. Whoops. That was only because I pushed it. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring this camera, bring you back up to my look at my mess on my desk. So I'm just bringing it up to the big camera so that I can move it around a bit more for you. So the waterfall's happening. I've ended up with a bubble here, which is actually very appropriate. I've got that little shell at the back. I don't have that joining. That's what I've just picked up. I need to get that to actually touch the water. So let's just spread that out a bit. so it doesn't have a hard edge. There we go. Let's get this light on it a bit longer. And I'm actually going to, it's not going to sit that way, is it? Oh, I love that camera up the top. I love the look that gives. So thank you guys. Cindy, beautiful. Looks amazing. It's amazing. It definitely is. I absolutely love it. I'm not going to join this up to the ground, this bottom piece. Touch of green looks so natural in there. Thank you. That is your suggestion. Well done. That's part of one of the things about doing a live is I try and ask the questions and listen to the suggestions. This has to now go sit out in the sun, although we have no sun today. I'll turn that off. I wonder if, okay, hang on. No, that's not going to do it. There we go. How cool has that come up? So I've got the pearls in there. Not that you can see the pearl that's at the back one. Oh, and you just see the pearl slightly in behind the waterfall, so it's hiding. Okay, so there we go. Let's go back to, I'll just give you this big screen. I think that's it. I might move some junk out the way so that all you're looking at is that little beauty. Let's get this camera. I just want to try and get this so that you're looking at that only, not at the mess. That's better. Now I've just got the job of cleaning this up. Okay, now that's something that I started to say, but I didn't finish it off. I am going away for a couple of, nearly 1.5 weeks, I think it is. Hang on, wet ones. So yeah, I'm going away for about 1.5 weeks. With that, some of where I'm going will not actually, how do I put it? I may not have internet access, but what I'm going to do, part of it is going down to Esperance, and what I'm going to try to do, and I am going to put the word try, is from now until I get back to videoing craft stuff, I'm just going to try and do a vlog, whether it comes out daily or every 2 days. I will say while I'm camping, highly likely it won't come out every day for that. But that's what I'm looking at doing. So hopefully you enjoy me doing vlogs where I share part of my everyday life. And you'll see me. You'll actually see a lot more of my face. So yeah, I absolutely love this one. This is so gorgeous. This has come up better than I expected it to. So from the back view, that's joined nicely. I did have something I did have put aside, was just in case I felt like it. There's different shells in here. Almost put some in, but it doesn't need it, I don't think. So there we go. All done, dusted, completed. I will say, Gems, thank you for joining me on this one. And I will enjoy myself while I'm away because I'm actually going to Esperance, I will see my grandbaby, my grandson. I get to see him. So that's a bit exciting. So, Gems, I will say thank you. Give you a little wave. Bye.